All right, so we have the frog heart. Remember, we have atria, we have a single ventricle, and it's inside of here where there's both deoxygenated and oxygenated blood. But remember, they're not really mixed, they remain separated. So when the ventricle contracts, the first thing that happens is the deoxygenated blood moves up into this structure here known as the conus arteriosus. Only deoxygenated blood. Now, when this happens, this valve, remember this is the spiral valve, is actually blocking the systemic circuits, okay? It's blocking the systemic vessels. So blood gets diverted into the pulmocutaneous trunks, right? This is the pulmocutaneous trunks. That's where deoxygenated blood is going to go off to the lungs and the skin to get oxygenated. Now, this spiral valve is actually connected to those pulmocutaneous trunks. So when the blood enters them and they swell up due to the pressure, it pulls on that spiral valve and lifts it up. When it lifts up, it comes up and it blocks the pulmocutaneous outlet and opens up the systemic outlet. So what happens is when the ventricle contracts and forces blood up through the conus arteriosus, and then it's going to move into the pulmocutaneous circuit here and here. And then as the pressure builds in there and those arteries swell, they're going to lift that spiral valve up. They're going to close off the pulmocutaneous circuit and open up the systemic circuit. So deoxygenated blood flows first into the pulmocutaneous circuit, and then oxygenated blood flows up and into the systemic circuit to go out to the body. That's how a frog heart manages to send oxygenated blood to the systemic circuit, the tissues, and deoxygenated blood to the lungs and the skin to get oxygenated, despite the fact it only has one ventricle. Now you know. Later.